Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy and welcome to my gameplay of Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, so I just got back from my vacation from Canada. It was pretty nice, and now I'm just doing an SMG part just so that I can, talk about some stuff, because there is some stuff I want to talk about before I start Portal 2, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, today is January the 24th. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm actually, so I got my brother's schedule, and I can only play on a Monday to Wednesday schedule, and it has to be like after I wake up. So it's like he goes to class from 12:30 to 4:30. So it's kind of similar to how I did in the fall semester, so that's kind of how things are going right now. So it's the same thing as usual. Although I wish it was like he comes back a little later, because it's one of those things where I have to wake up and then start playing. Not immediately, but you get what I'm saying. Like usual. But it's like sometimes I may oversleep and. Then there's like absolutely no time for me to play, that kind of thing. But I'll just hope that, because right now it's like 2:25, I think, so I kind of have to stop. My class is at 4, so I kind of like have to stop at like an hour, like about an hour, I would say. So I hope I would have enough time to get to my class. Usually like 30 minutes is like just enough for me, but maybe I might want more, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. I hope it goes well, like all throughout, because that's just how things are going. Engine room and fountain. Okay. I know there's one. I need to collect some star bits. I'm just checking out the purple comets, seeing how they are. Anyway, so yeah, I know I did say I was going to start Portal 2 like immediately right after I come back, but I just wanted to talk about just some stuff, because it'd be pretty hard to talk, because Portal 2 is like a puzzle game and stuff, and it's kind of difficult to talk in, so that's why I wanted to do an SMG part, just so that I can get everything out and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, excuse me. Alright, so yeah, I don't want to do this because it's actually pretty hard. So, there's one thing I want to talk about. It's just that how I haven't told my parents about this, that University of South Florida, like, has kind of, like, rejected me. I didn't tell them yet. I was planning on telling them after, like, Christmas and New Year's, because I thought, like, I mean, I don't know how it'll go, but if it doesn't go that well from what they would want to hear, then like at the very least it happened after Christmas and New Year. So that's why I wanted to save that conversation. But I actually wanted to talk about this whole thing first before I tell this to my parents. So I thought it was at the garden. Where's the comment? Huh. Maybe it's at the, I don't know. That's kind of weird, if that was at the garden. Maybe it just left when I came out of that, like, place. I know it would have been faster if I would have just jumped off and slid down, but I don't know. So, anyway, like, what I want to talk about is, so I'm going to. Oh, okay. It's not the one in the center. It's the one above it. So is it in the bedroom? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That's what this is. My bad. I thought it was at the garden. It's not. So yeah. So I'm going to look at those other colleges to see which one has a program or a major in engineering technology. Usually, I'm gonna focus on the states of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. I said I wanted to move to Colorado. I kind of changed my mind about that. I feel like this is a state that's heavily being impacted on climate change. I know all states are, but You know, like say for an example, Rhode Island, Massachusetts are now like would be experiencing hurricanes and stuff. I'd rather deal with hurricanes than deal with wildfires because, you know, I feel like, I mean, wildfire just happened in like December in Colorado. I'm like, what? I thought that would usually happen like sometime in the summer because, you know, that's where it's like very dry and stuff, but it's happening in December now. So I'm like, how am I gonna like enjoy my like Christmas time, you know, where I'm supposed to relax when there's like fires and stuff. Anyway, so now what I'm just gonna collect star bits. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replay the easy levels just so that I can replenish some star bits because I'm gonna try doing the Lumas and stuff. I was trying to see if there were any purple planets, but I couldn't find any. I mean, I know there's that one, but I couldn't find that one. Truthfully, I just wanted to look around just so that I can continue talking and stuff, so that's what I was doing. Anyway, so excuse me. So we'll just be playing easy levels just so that I can collect star bits. So if I want to collect some star bits, instead of stomping on enemies, I gotta spin on them so then I can get star bits out of them, you know? Anyway, so yeah, so I hope it goes well and I tell my parents about this. I mean, the thing I'm kind of conflicted about now is that I actually only have to finish 3 classes in order for me to graduate with a political science degree. And also another thing is that since I'm very close to getting my bachelor's degree, I'm feeling like after I finish Portal 2, I will play Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragons, because I did mention that even though Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragons is actually better than the Eternal Night, I'm kind of used to the gameplay of like Eternal Night, and that because it's very similar to A New Beginning. So I wanted to play that game, Dawn of the Dragons, like right when I'm like very close to graduating from college, either with political science or whatever, like just basically with a bachelor's degree, because then like now I know that I'm so close with graduating, I would have more patience with dealing with playing with a game that, you know, is not as familiar or to my liking as the other two. Because I mean, Dawn of the Dragons, well, I will say a little bit better than Eternal Night. I'm just not used to the gameplay of that game, so hence why I was like, you know, I wanted to play it like right when I'm very close to graduating. So yeah, so because I'm very close, I may be able to play Dawn of the Dragons. Now, the reason why I say may, because I don't know when I'll finish Portal 2. Hopefully, like soon, because like, you know, if I were playing Dawn of the Dragon, yeah, I'm almost finished with college, then that would be kind of an issue. You know, I'd still play it, but you get what I'm saying. So, you know what? Hold on. Since that there's gonna be a lot of noise coming out of my iPhone, let's just mute it. There we go. Just so that it wouldn't interfere with the sound quality picking up from the microphone. Back. Yeah, there we go. Now it doesn't make that noise. Okay, that's it. That's what I want. So yeah, where should I go? Oh, I'm supposed to go into that. Should I go in that golden pipe, I guess? Or what is this pipe? Yeah, so yeah, I hope I would be able to finish Portal 2 and then I can play Dawn of the Dragon. So like obviously like 2 gameplay per semester, which is usually how I go with things. You know, it's always usually 2 gameplays at the very least. So hopefully that I can do it like that. So yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, so, and the thing is that another thing that I'm kind of conflicted about, because if say I'm able to finish my classes this semester and I'm able to graduate with a bachelor's degree, would I want to move to a different state this year or next year? That's the big question, because it's like, then that basically means like I could be able to move to the state, like, you know, much earlier than like, you know, how I would plan it in 2023. Of course, I did say I want to move maybe in 2023 because I wanted to see how the states do politically after the midterms, you know, because I want to see which state I know will make the right choice, you know. So that's what I'm conflicted about. Would I want to move out of the state now, or oh, okay, I guess I'm supposed to go up here, not up there. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go, my bad. Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of conflicted about, whether I need to move earlier. Of course, if I don't do well in one class, then that means, like, you know, I would have to stay here for a little longer, because like if I'm very close to finishing a bachelor's degree, then I have to stay here, you know. Although that would be the one big issue would be, what if I don't, you know, do well in the classes in the fall semester of 2022? That's the question. But I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I think I will, like, at the very least 2022, the fall semester, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so, oh, there it is, there's the last one. So yeah, so that's kind of what's happening, and I'm just wondering would my parents accept what I say, that college I just want to, I accidentally stomped on it, I'm sorry. At that college that I went to, or my parents hopefully wanted me to go to, didn't accept me, so therefore I'd have to move out of state. They would allow me to move out of state. Because I do want to move out of state, you know? But I would need help from my parents, because obviously they have the money for everything, and I don't have anything, so obviously I need their help. So, and that's kind of an issue that I don't know if they really want me to go to USF. I mean, of course, USF, like, they can't accept me, so they'd basically just say to me that then you'd have to pursue a different degree at University of Tampa. And bear in mind, I don't mind doing, like, chemistry or biology, but I mean, I do like electrical engineering. Thing is, it's just that I could do any science. It doesn't have to be like electrical engineering, but you know, I mean, I don't know, because that's what I'm afraid they might say. They may say like pick something else or something. But what if I want to move out of state? I mean, because I've been hearing some noises coming out from my door, but that's probably like from my neighbor or something. Because you know, I'm playing it at this time. I know that my brother gave me his schedule and stuff, but sometimes I'm kind of just worried that what if he just shows up much earlier than expected, you know? Like what happened last time, which it could happen, but you know. I mean, I don't know, like I said, if it happens, it happens. Like, I can't control it, and I want to make gameplays in this apartment, even if it means that my brother would show up earlier than usual. Anyway, just checking the time. Okay, never mind. I just had to like press on it for a little bit. So if you stand in the way of that thing, it doesn't do damage. Anyway, I still have time, by the way. It's like right now 2:40, so I'm still good. Anyway, yeah. So. And before they basically say, okay, we'll help you move, but you have to move out in 2023. Then I'd be fine with that. Like, because obviously I could give my parents like time for them to. I mean, here's the thing. I'd find myself a place. You know, I'll try doing that by myself. They would just give me the resources and stuff and like information. Of course, they would have to go and see it for themselves, just so then they would like the area, because you know they'd be the one paying for it, you know. So, but I just say if they could just give me some resources to figure it out, just so then I can like help them out with this, you know. Excuse me. it. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to let this guy see me. Ah! There we go, got him. That's the first time I probably got hit by this guy. Anyway. So, what else? So yeah, I hope my parents would be able to allow me to move out. And the thing is though is that like, I just wanted to give it a try, you know, and if things don't go too well, at the very least I have my own place in a different state, and that's all that matters to me. And then and if it doesn't go too well, then I can just continue my education here, and just do the stuff as usual, like come here, like do my gameplays and stuff, like go back to University of Tampa, and you know, things wouldn't be too bad. I'd still have a place at on the other side, you know? I'd even probably just go there, like, maybe to relax in the summer, because, you know, obviously, in the summer, it's warm up there, but in the summer it's hot down there, you know what I'm saying? So, I could do something like that, you know? Alright, let's do another level. So anyway, yeah, so a snack of cosmic. Oh, this one you need to give like, yeah, I don't want to do that because I don't want to. King Caliente. Let's do this one. It's another boss battle. So anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm hoping. And another thing I'm actually hoping is that, okay, so if I were to pass the classes and I'm unable to move until 2023, if I could still continue doing University of Tampa, like just taking random classes even after I graduate, would they let me do that, or do I have to assign myself with a different major? That's what I'm curious about. And would they allow me to continue again, or do I have to start all over the not start all over, but like re-sign up myself to go back to University of Tampa, because then they would like list me as graduate, and they would remove me from the university, because, you know, I'm like, I'll be finished. That's what I'm wondering, like, would they do that? But I hope not. I will ask them at some point, you know, just to see what they can do, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Like, I'd be fine with them if they were to say that they will help me move until they will let me move until 2023. Because if that's the case, I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's fine. You know, 2023, whatever. Another thing is that I'd like to actually no, I'll talk about that like later. You know, it's not really big of a deal, but it does connect somewhat with moving out at some point. You know, so. Anyway, getting some, you know, Starbits. So yeah, so... Oh wait, it got blocked. There you go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. There are those things. So anyway, so yeah, so I don't know how this will go. I hope it goes well, because I do want to move out of this state, you know. And that's kind of like one of my few dreams I have, to move out to a state that I feel like aligns with my values. Now, of course, both Rhode Island and Massachusetts are not perfect, but they're kind of the best states out there that I have, the only options. There's also, I mean, Vermont probably is the best state, like, out there in the entire union, but because it's so rural and stuff, I don't think this is the state, like, you know, for me. I'd like to live in a state where, you know, there's plenty of stuff. Not too sparse or abandoned, you know, like, just with people around, you know. I'm pretty sure Vermont is a nice state, but I don't think it's a great state to live in, you know. I mean, I could live there if I want, but I can't. I'm not gonna do that. So only Massachusetts or Rhode Island. Those are the only 2 states where I feel maybe great for me. I don't know.